We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, or entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to suspension and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules, committee of customers, security, or arena staff members. Hey, Toronto! We still have a few tickets available for your Raptors ball game this coming season.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Houston Rockets. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight reporting Ali LaForce. Here's the starting group for Houston. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Tari Easton is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. And for Toronto, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. A handful of games now played this season, Clark. What can these teams take away from their first few games?
You know, Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, you start to see what is and is not working. I think you can begin to adjust accordingly once you have that data. Also a sense of knowing the season is long, no need to overreact. Stay even-keeled and keep your eye on improvement and progress.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Barnes the screen. The shot from the low post is good.
Barnes so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Ali LaForce courtside. Ali.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Kevin?
Ali, thank you so much. Now Ingram, following Durant's three-point attempt. Goes up on the high post. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Ingram knocking down the long two. He's extremely effective from there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's KD. Houston moving the ball around. And it's Smith missing. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
Here's Barrett, following the score by Jakob Poeltl. Ingram kicks to Barnes. Şengün against Poeltl. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Ingram, and stolen by Thompson. Jumps up, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Ingram outside. Barnes, bounce pass. Ingram with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. It's stolen by Smith. Thompson passes to Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's a tie ball game.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
To the inside, Pirtle. And he makes good on the layup. Pirtle's got his second bucket of the night.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Şengün with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Count it.
A true monster in the paint. And just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
At the line for two.
The free throw dropped for Şengün.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
And he makes both free throws. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 5. And it's Durant with the rebound. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. That one goes. Count it. Şengün's got 6.
The balance, the focus, Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
Down low. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Ingram.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Thompson. Şengün with the ball. Now guarded by Pirtle. Buries the long-range jumper.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Barnes. Boy, he just disappeared against San Antonio, and they really needed him. KD against Ingram. Şengün with a screen on Ingram. And Şengün throws it down.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. MV's checked in for R.J. Barrett. Now, quickly. He has yet to score. Ingram left side. Pirtle with a screen on Smith. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston making a switch. Van Vliet's checked in.
Fred Van Vliet.
Rockets leading by 4. To the paint. Out to Smith. And some nice passing there by Houston. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Ingram. 5 points in the game. Hurdle with a screen on Smith. Quickly with a wide open look. Sinks the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And the first one drops. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Now here's Van Vliet. Following the miss by MP. Van Vliet kicks to Thompson. Another miss by Houston. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season. Thompson passes to Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
On the wing, Barnes. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's KD. Barnes grabs the miss. The Raptors have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Pass to Pirtle. And here is Barnes. A 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Van Vliet. And Barnes sends it back. Now, here's Quickly. Barnes outside. Pass to MP. Pocket 6. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. And the Raptors lead by 1.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Out to Smith, takes the 3, and the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. teams will make substitutions. And our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. And look at the Mavericks. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
Checking out Toronto, they're trending in the wrong direction. NBA competition can be unforgiving. Not much room for mistakes.
Now, here's Quickly. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to MP. Trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Adams.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Here's Okogie. And here is Adams. Good, nice job down low. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Here's MP. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Van Vliet. He had 25 points last game. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist from Van Vliet. Adams has got his second basket of the night. MP inside. Covered by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instincts.
Here's Okogie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believe they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded.
And he can't get the first one. Şengün's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Good on the second free throw. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
And checking out some stats for Şengün. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 19 points a game last year, 10 rebounds and 5 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Good on the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Kevin?
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Now Barnes. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. On the wing, Barnes. 7 points in the game. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Barnes has got 9.
In trouble with the 24-second clock? Get it to Barnes. That guy knows what to do.
Here's Shepard. Still scoreless. Fires for 3. No good on that one. Şengün, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
We've got Barnes. He's out there with Grady Dick. And it's Shed in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here's Van Vliet. Shepard with the ball. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist from Shepard. Adams has got his 3rd basket of the night. Barnes outside. Pass to Dick. Barnes looking around. That's no good. It's his 2nd miss. He's made 4. And here is Van Vliet, covered by MP. Adams outside. Here's Shepard. Back to Adams. And it's Mamoukelashvili with the rebound. MP against Van Vliet. And it's good, 2 points. And that's now 6 points for MP.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Van Vliet, and it's off the back rim, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. But Van Vliet picks one up.
And what a physical drive by Barnes, not holding anything back.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
First free throw is good. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Raptors. And a change for the Rockets. Tate's checked in. Barnes hits them both. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Here's Van Vliet following the basket by MP. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Now Shepard hasn't made one yet. 6 to shoot. And Vliet on the wing, covered by MP.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Jake with it. Jake covering. And that one's good. Mamoukelashvili. Now it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
It's tipped. Shepard the pass to Van Vliet. Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in. Van Vliet's got his first points of the game.
Van Vliet, for his size, is pretty tricky.
MP against Van Vliet. Here's MP, and again it's Toronto converting.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Pass to Shepard. Right wing. MP against Van Vliet. Over MP. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's MP. right through contact. MP.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Here's Shepard. Still yet to score. Şengün with the bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Quickly, he's checked in for Toronto. And then for Houston, Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Jason Tate. And it's Thompson in for Shepard. Rockets trail by 9. Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Another miss by Houston.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. A three from Quickly. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now here's Van Vliet. And here is KD. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for MP. And a switch here also for Houston. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Now, here's Barrett. You saw him with 19 points his last outing. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Over Thompson. Barrett, no good. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. A 12-point game. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Now here's Thompson. His last outing, 16 points for him. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside, Barrett. Back to Quickly. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Ingram against KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant. And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And he makes the first.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
And the Raptors making a change here. MV's checked in. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Both good from the line that time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And Thompson kicks to KD. Tough two from Durant.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
Raptors leading by 10. MP up top. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Ingram. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Smith. Pass to Şengün to the left side wing. Thompson outside from beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Now here's Barrett. Scoreless thus far. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Şengün covering. Eason against Barrett. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Inside. Smith the pass to Thompson. That 3 off the mark. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to quickly. Smith against Ingram. Crafty move. And the layup is good. Ingram's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Here's Eason. Durant the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
MP with it. 14 points for him. And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ingram. 9 points in the game so far. And it's quickly in the corner. Ingram outside. They on the clock. Launches a 3. They get it again. Onside Barrett. Pass to MP. Ingram against Smith. Another shot. Green for 2 points. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Thompson. To the left wing. Smith outside. Pass to KD. Bella inside. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one. MP high post. He's up against Thompson. Onside Barrett. And here's Ingram from the arc. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
To the middle. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
Here's MP after Clint Capella's bucket. MP kicks to Barrett. MP with a screen on Durant. And it's quickly missing. Rockets trail by 11. Thompson outside. Crosses over. And Thompson throws it down.
Thompson with the bounce, rising up for the jam.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, MP. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio. Pass to Ingram. Clock at 4. Over Smith. And that one's good. Ingram's got 11 points in the quarter.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And so it's Toronto holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this.
Welcome, folks. EJ alongside Shaq and Kenny. First up, here are the players of the week. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And what about Brandon Ingram, fellas? We've seen some good stuff from him in this game.
I'll tell you, he doesn't miss many. He can be aggressive and play within himself at the same time. Heck of a first half.
Shaq-like percentages for sure. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's foul. You'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
When you talk about him then, Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
He said, take a seat, young fella, and just enjoy the show.
Broke those ankles and then detonated at the rim. That's exactly how you do it.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Amin Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in action, and he can get downhill. Kevin, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Ingram finds Quickly. Girdle sets the pick for Quickly. To the inside. And stolen by Şengün. Down low. Takes it from 10. Nice shot by Thompson. And now just a 5-point Raptor lead.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Barnes dishes to Barrett. Over Eason. That one a little long.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Durant drawing the double team. Misses from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Şengün. 18 points for him.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Barnes can't get it to go. Nuggets trail by 7. Bounce pass from Durant. Eason passes to Şengün. The wide open look for Durant. And he's good on the 3-ball. Durant's got 11.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
Hurdle with a screen on Durant. Ingram dishes to Pirtle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Thompson in the posts. Quickly covering. The shot by Thompson, no good. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Eason against Quickly. Back to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And here's Ingram from the arc. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots. Thompson outside. Back to KD. Out to the right wing. Eason gets a wide open look. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Oh, good recognition there from Durant to kick it out to a ready shooter.
Ingram against KD. Over Durant. Pirtle kicks to Quickly. Barnes outside. The tray. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Raw power from Smith Jr. on that slam.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Pirtle with a screen on Durant. Ingram passes to Pirtle. And that one, good. Pirtle's got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Smith outside. Thompson outside. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Another hoop for Şengün. They can't stop him. He's got a different kind of game, and I think it's really hard for defenders to deal with it.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Smith outside. Pass to KD. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Quickly. Toronto leading by 5. Now here is Pirtle. And here is Quickly. No good on the triple. Eason passes to Smith and stolen by Barnes. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Eason against Quickly. Barrett wide open. He fires. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Good work there as it goes. And that's 20 points for Barnes.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Eason. They double team KD, and it's Ingram with the rebound. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. Barrett, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Şengün with the screen for KD. Inside, Şengün. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got his 6th assist on the night. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Raptors making a switch here. MV's checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Shepard's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. Now, here's MP. 14 points for him. MP sets the screen for Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
Rockets trail by 7. VanVleet finds Adams. Here's KD. Shepard with the ball. Nothing on the board. Here's Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney-Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
MP, no good.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Now, Shepard. KD looking around. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Ingram. Active quickly. Pass to Ingram. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Well, no question about it. Ingram is in the zone right now, having no trouble getting and hitting his shots.
Adams dishes to KD. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now, here's MP. He's got 14. Ingram up top, defended by Durant. Barnes sets a screen for quickly. No good from outside.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Here's VanVleet, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 3-point Toronto lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. changes for Toronto. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Dick subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Green is checked in for Houston. Aaron Holiday comes in for Kevin Durant. Toronto leading by 3. 1:04 left to play in the third. Barnes screen on Adams. To the middle. And the dunk by Barnes.
And how about the body control? Barnes sets the screen and then a nice spin there to get open.
And Adams with the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Pass to Dick. Now Barnes. 3-pointer. The rebound by Holiday. To the inside. Green, the pass to Shepard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And here is MP. MP fights for it.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Raptors. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. MP out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Barrett, and it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Quickly, a screen on Şengün.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Adams with the screen on quickly. Shepard, the pass to Adams. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Near the 3-point line, it's Van Vliet. And Houston again with the bucket.
And the stroke of Van Vliet is so nice, proving once again why he's so valuable to this team.
Outside Barrett. Here's MP. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
That evens the score. Shepard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
The Raptors shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. MP against Van Vliet. And the basket by MP.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Back to Van Vliet. Out to the right wing. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Van Vliet against MP. Here's Murray Boyle. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Houston's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Van Vliet passes to Shepard. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. Raptors trail by 4. MP left side. Pass to Murray Boyle. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way out.
MP deciding where to go with it. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shepard, the pass to Van Vliet. Pass to Shepard. Back to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Now it's a 6-point Houston lead. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. To end the run. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And this game has been all Adams. He's getting to his spots and capitalizing with ease right now.
MP passes to Quickly. Back to MP. Outside Barrett. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, here's Van Vliet. D right on him. Shepard. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Murray Boyle. Here's MP. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Houston making some changes. Smith checked in for Steven Adams. Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Thompson in for Shepard. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Raptors trail by 8. In the corner, it's Ingram. Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
Those long arms of Durant helping on the break there. KD still got it all started there.
They could use a bucket. MP, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Rockets leading by 10. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Durant, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
The Rockets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And he drops it in from the low post. Durant's got the lead up to 12 now for Houston. Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Barnes outside, Ingram outside. Plenty of space, and he hits the jumper for 2. Ingram's got 23 points.
And the stroke of Ingram, boy, just looks so pure coming off his hand.
Şengün with the screen for KD. Down low. And Şengün throws it down.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Barnes outside. To the paint. Here's Ingram. Great defense that time from Şengün. Smith with it, out guarded by Ingram. And Vliet with the bounce pass. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. And so MP will bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 14. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Free throw good, MP. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Grady Dick. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. And both free throws good for MP. Houston leading by 12. Smith outside. Pass to KD. Clock at 6. From deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barrett's got his 6th rebound on the night. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Eason. From deep. Şengün. And he jams it in.
Yeah, I love to see guys bagging their own groceries. Şengün snatching the miss and scoring afterwards.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
If you want a free shirt, you need to be a super fan. And that means bringing all the noise you've got right next.
Quickly, he's checked in for Toronto. And a switch here also for Houston. Thompson, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Raptors trail by 14. Ingram. Jumper is off.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Now Şengün. Now Thompson. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Rocket foul. Thompson. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Toronto. Emmanuel quickly. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Rockets leading by 15. Outside, Smith. Thompson inside, quickly covering. Outside, Durant. Here's Eason. Thompson fires. And oh, that would have been a killer three. No! Barrett outside. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Şengün. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Rockets.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Şengün.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Now, here's Thompson. So we see Houston taking the W here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Kind of a mixed bag for you tonight, MP. You were able to get back on track offensively, but you guys came up short. What do you think needs to change?
Well, to be honest, we need to get off to a better start. If you get your confidence up early, you can ride that kind of wave into the end of the game. And that's on me, though. I got to be a better leader. I got to get everyone involved from beginning to the end.
Sounds like great teamwork. Thank you, MP.
It will be. Thanks.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.